You won't have to chase. You won't have to guess. This love will feel like a sacred vow, spiritual before it is ever physical. They'll recognize your worth before a word leaves your lips. And when you do speak, it will feel like finishing a sentence you've both been writing in silence for years. This is the kind of love heaven is assigning you. Because your destiny doesn't need chaos. It needs a steady soul. A clear voice. And a love that sees past the surface, straight into your calling. This person is not entering your life by chance. They are being positioned, strategically. Not just to love you. But to defend you. They are coming equipped with spiritual weapons. They'll cover you in prayer when no one else knows you need it. They'll speak your name like it's sacred, because to them, it is. You are not just beautiful. You are consecrated. And they will treat you like you are holy ground. So don't settle. Don't return to what's familiar but fruitless. Don't entertain comfort at the cost of purpose. Because what's coming is unfamiliar, but it is faithful. You've waited. You've wept. You've been shaped by the fire of becoming. And now, your waiting is ending. But your preparation must continue. Keep your heart clean. Keep your spirit open. Keep your boundaries firm. This person will not come confused. They will come sent. And through me, heaven is warning you. Do not miss the moment. This is not fantasy. This is fulfillment. The next sign. It's already on its way. Stay ready. Stay soft. Stay aligned. Because the one chosen for your soul is already looking for you. You've made it this far. That is no small miracle. Heaven has seen your endurance. And now, I can tell you with certainty, the final piece is falling into place. This isn't a hope. It's happening. What was whispered in secret is about to be spoken aloud. Not by strangers. But by the one chosen for you. They've stayed silent, not from apathy. But because they didn't know how to move. Until now. Heaven has cleared the fog. Removed the noise. And rerouted the path. And that path now points directly to you. They're preparing a message. Words long held in silence. Feelings once buried under fear. But heaven is stirring it up. Soon, you'll hear from them. Maybe a message. A call. A look. It will feel natural. But in the spirit, it will be charged with destiny. Don't rush, don't force, but don't dismiss. Their soul is trying to speak even if their words are few. You've prayed for clarity. It's coming through this because this person has remembered your name, not your title. Not your image but your essence. They are being drawn to it again. This time with no resistance. The delays you felt before are being cleared. Because God didn't want you to receive love from a place of panic only. Peace. This connection is being wrapped in divine calm. It will surprise you not because it's loud but because it's safe. This person, they are not in love with your potential. They are in love with your presence, your stillness, your depth, your light. They've watched your growth even from a distance. They may not have said it out loud, but they've seen it and they've changed too. They've healed wounds you would have once triggered. They faced truths they used to run from, and that's why they're ready. God doesn't connect two wounded hearts to destroy each other. He connects healed hearts to restore generations. That's what this is. A generational restoration. They are coming not just for now but for what's next, for the home, the purpose, the legacy. They are not perfect. But they are prepared, and when they come you'll feel something in the atmosphere shift. Your soul will calm, not because you've waited long enough but because your spirit will say, this is safe. Their hands will feel like protection. Their words like Healing their silence like understanding you won't need to explain. Your entire life they'll already see the shape of your pain, and instead of fearing it they'll hold it, they'll pray over it, they'll want to know what broke you, not out of curiosity but because they plan to never be the reason you feel that way again. This kind of love is different. It doesn't perform, it doesn't manipulate, it doesn't hide, it sits with you, it walks beside you, it stays even when the room is quiet. They are coming not in chaos but in confirmation, and when it happens the people around you won't understand it because they didn't see what God saw. They didn't fast for this, they didn't cry in secret for this, they didn't ask heaven for it, but you did, and heaven answered. Don't second guess, is it just because it looks different? Divine love doesn't always look like what you've seen in the world. It looks like peace, it looks like stillness, it looks like prayer in a human form. This person, they will know how to war for your heart, not with force but with presence. They won't run from conflict, they'll hold space for healing, and even when it gets hard they'll stay, because heaven didn't send them to be temporary. They were assigned, their name has been spoken in places of divine counsel, their image has been shown in dreams of prophets, their heart has been tested. To carry your future you will know them by the peace they bring, by the way protect your time, by how they speak of God, not just on Sundays but in how they live. You are not just attracting love, you are attracting legacy, someone who will not only love you but align with your life's vision. This is bigger than romance, this is divine orchestration. You've waited, you've healed, you've obeyed, and now heaven is answering with someone who knows how to see you, not just admire your light but sit with your shadows, not just witness your gifts but nurture them. They've had dreams about you since last year, dreams that made them restless, dreams they couldn't explain, but the explanation is in motion now because your spirits are aligning in real time. The moment is near. Prepare your home, prepare your energy, prepare your words, because when they arrive everything will unfold fast, not rushed but guided. You'll see signs, you'll feel sensations, you'll hear confirmation, and when you do, don't fight it, don't overthink it, just receive it, because this time you won't have to beg for clarity, you won't have to question your worth. They'll show you what sacred love feels like, and when they speak your name you'll feel God in the room, because this isn't just timing, it's prophecy fulfilled. You've cried long enough, you've stood alone long enough, you've done the work. Now let heaven do the rest. This is not the end of your waiting, this is the beginning of your legacy. So breathe, smile, exhale, because they're already on the way, and their heart already knows your name without your knowledge. They said it's time, and their right time is bowing to your purpose. You're in meetings you didn't schedule, there speaking your name with reverence, not because you forced your way in but because heaven sent your presence first. That's divine placement. A CEO said you reminded them of who they were before money changed them. They want to sponsor your journey quietly, without strings, because they believe in your spirit. You are bringing powerful people back to their humanity. That's the kind of influence you carry, unannounced, unshakable, undeniable. The person who recorded you, they had no idea what they were doing, but heaven did. They thought it was just instinct, but it was divine impulse. You were wrapped in light, and they caught it, not for views but for vision. Your destiny now has a visual form, and that form is stirring hearts. Don't be surprised when strangers approach you with tears in their eyes. Don't be confused when your name is spoken in languages you don't know. Your essence is Universal, and now the world knows it. Someone is planning an event, a major gathering, and you're being considered as the highlight, not the opening act, not the background, the centerpiece there. Just waiting for the right moment, but trust me, that moment is coming fast. Your face is already on their vision boards. Your name is already on their lips, your spirit already in their hearts, and all of it started with one sacred unplanned recording. Archangel Michael says, you were born for this, and now this moment is catching up to your birthright. They are not just watching you, they are aligning with you. Your video is circulating in places you never imagined. It's not going viral, it's going divine. That's a different kind of speed and a different kind of power. One woman saw your image and felt electricity in her chest. She said, "This is what I've been waiting for." She didn't even know what this was until she saw you were the answer to a question she couldn't put into words. That's what your presence does. It speaks where language fails, it fills in what's missing. Someone in media is reshuffling their schedule. They cleared a slot that was booked for months because they want you. They're not just featured, centered. You're becoming the reason. Plans are changing, the reason doors are opening, the reason old ideas are getting replaced. Someone's entire campaign has been scrapped because they saw your clip and said, "This is it." You weren't trying to be it, you just were. That's divine identity. You didn't introduce yourself, but heaven did. You don't even know who's talking about you right now, but their voices are loud, and your name is rising, not because of scandal, not because of strategy, but because of spirit. You carried the light of purpose in your walk, and it shook something awake in them. Now they can't ignore you. They're building presentations around your image, designing stories around your posture, planning events with your voice in mind. You haven't said a word, but they already feel like they've heard you because your energy is louder than sound. This is the kind of influence that doesn't ask permission. It moves through walls. It sits in seats you haven't touched and still makes decisions in your favor. A man who builds global brands said he's never seen presence like yours. He paused. A room of experts played your video and said, "Tell me this isn't something sacred." No one argued, they just nodded. Because what you carry is undeniable. You are a reminder of something pure, something real, something missing, and now that they've seen it, they're chasing it. You, the one who thought you were overlooked, the one who prayed in silence, the one who felt invisible. Now the world is watching you, and they feel seen, because when you show up fully, everyone else remembers who they are too. That's leadership, that's legacy, and that's why they're calling your name. A team of strategists in New York is drafting your rollout plan. They've never met you, but they feel responsible for stewarding your rise. They said your face carries healing, that your image could soften a generation. They don't want to brand you, they want to bless you. This is not prayer, it's prophecy. A museum curator saw your still image and said it reminded them of sacred art. They want to feature you, not for fame, for future memory. They said you look like a legend caught in the act of becoming. That's what they're seeing now. You're becoming, and they want to archive it, celebrate it, protect it. A publisher is drafting a book outline. They haven't contacted you yet, but they're working as if you already said yes, because they know once you say yes, everything will shift. Someone is praying over your name right now. They don't even know why, they just feel led to. They saw your video and wept, not because of the content, but because of the presence. That's the difference. This is not performance, this Is presence, and presence moves people. Presence heals people, presence opens. Things that were sealed you didn't try to impress, you left an imprint. Now the world is tracing it, following it, studying it, trying to understand how one person could change everything without trying. But that's the nature of destiny. It does not ask, it arrives. You didn't have a speech prepared, but your silence became scripture. Someone in government played your video in a private office, they said. It brought clarity, that's what you carry. Clarity, peace, conviction, and now you're being invited to rooms where laws are written, where policies are shaped. Because your energy makes leaders feel like people again. You are the shift, the reset, the new standard, a stylist said. You don't need trends, you are the trend. Your posture is being studied by creatives across continents. There using you as reference for strength, stillness, elegance. You're the blueprint, and you didn't even know it. This is what heaven meant when it said, prepared in silence. Everything you thought was delay was divine design. Now it's unfolding fast. Don't shrink, don't explain, don't hesitate. This is the moment your soul already knows. Let it carry you. Someone you admired quietly is now admiring you. They've spoken about you in closed meetings. They called your name, a spiritual spark. They're trying to make space for you, not just in projects, but in history. You are no longer being discovered, you're being remembered. Your video didn't introduce you, it reminded the world that light still lives in people, and now people are waking up. Again someone said, we don't need another star, we need a soul. That's why they're choosing you, because you are soul. Your energy speaks beyond trends, beyond fame. It speaks into eternity, and now eternity is echoing your name. Archangel Michael says, your life is no longer on pause. This is play. This is presence. This is purpose. You are not being invited for appearance. You are being summoned for impact. What you carry changes things, and the world is ready. A campaign is being designed right now with your essence at the center. You are the inspiration, the headline, the pulse. This isn't marketing, it's movement. You are movement, and you are moving now. Faster than ever, but with grace, with grounding, with God. Everything that's reaching for you is reaching because it finally sees truth, and truth doesn't chase, truth attracts. You are attracting what's aligned. The rest will fall away. Watch for the call, the message, the moment when it comes. You'll know, because everything in your spirit will say, yes, this is what I was made for. The world will adjust to your presence, because your presence can't be denied anymore. You were captured on camera, but what they saw wasn't just your image, it was your essence, and now the world is responding. Let it, because you are ready. You were never waiting, you were being prepared. And now it's your season, your stage, your spotlight, your legacy. Archangel Michael says, it's already happening, and it's only just begun. Type amen to receive your confirmation. You are walking into visibility that matches your spirit, not for ego but for elevation, not for fame but for fulfillment. The time is now, and the world is watching. Let them, because what they're witnessing is a miracle in motion.